obviously that didn't mean too much to him. Because he's in the club after a win, dancing and brandishing a gun. But at the same time, you know, you had the situation with Mike Vick. They ruined that man's whole career.
Right.
So it's honestly, it's a win-win for Esau. It's either they pat him on the back or they destroy this man. Right. But at the end of the day, they win. It's going to further their cause because obviously they just want to see another destroyed black man anyway. Right. Coon of the week, what we got? All right. So this is the NBA player right here. Right. Ja Morant, a lot of y'all are familiar with him for the Memphis Grizzlies, right? Right. He's a new superstar. He got hops and he gets buckets. The brother's good. Right. The brother's real good. Right. But as you just saw, he recently, look up his contract that he just signed. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, this brother signed a contract for like $280 million over the next 5 years or something like that. It was a big contract. Fact check me, please. Oh, shoot, it was more. Sheesh. No. It's signed. No, what's the total? Hold on.
Got to add all that.
Signed a 4-year, $39 million contract, including. Nah, that's not what I want. I want it's like, you know, the whole thing, not the year by year. Right. So
5-year contract.
Just put like 200 and something. Do that for me, IT. But he just signed a huge contract. No. Okay, pray for IT, y'all. Pray for IT. Help him out. But yeah, obviously he's out here living frivolously. You have it now? Yes, there you go. Read that. Ooh.
On July 6, 2022, Morant signed a 5-year contract extension worth up to $231 million, cementing him as the Grizzlies' franchise leader.
Right. Wow. $231 million over 5 years.
Right.
So he's good. He's set for life. Yep. He's set for life. But obviously that didn't mean too much to him.
Right.
Because he's in the club after a win, dancing and brandishing a gun. Wow. What you got on that, officer?
I often say, Cap, that shows, like you just pointed out earlier, that shows a spirit that he deals with. His spirit is he ain't content with what he had because he's made it in the basketball world, but he's trying to play or portray a gangster.
Exactly.
Yes, he's trying to portray. He don't have to portray a gangster because gangsters wish they can give up that lifestyle to get paid to go play basketball every day.
But the bad thing is when you go around flaunting like that, you're attracting the gangsters to run up on you.
Right.
That's what a lot of brothers don't understand. Hey. You know, we're not speaking ill about any people who were murdered like that, but you had the situation with that one rapper, he was like from a Chicago rapper, and there's something playing in the background, brothers. I need y'all to turn that off, please. Go back to the article or something, turn the video off. The rapper from Chicago, he was at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
I remember that one.
And him and his girl, I think they was on Twitter or something, posting his location. He was being real bold about it. They ran up on him, took his chain, and they killed him.
Right. Yep,
and there's been many other rappers, even Biggie, he was cocky too, bro.
Right.
He said he made a song going back to Cali. Like, bro, why would you do that?
Right.
It's hot in these streets. But just showing you, Brothers, I need y'all to turn that off, please. It's in our headphones. It's a video playing.
Yes.
I need y'all to turn it off, please. Thank you. But yeah, that's how our people are.
Right.
And then it's a tragedy when they do get ran up on, which, well, that ain't sound right. Shit, I'm passing the ball. Somebody put the camera over there. Somebody want to say something clever?
Yes, sir, Cap. He just don't know now. He got young men looking up at him, right? And he showing the example. So he's showing right now. He's showing a bad example right now. That's how you know that he don't have no wisdom, the knowledge of the Bible, because he's supposed to be doing what? Showing the example for the young men to set up, not being in the club, in the strip club, waving a gun.
Right. Luke, you know what I want. Luke 7:31. Yeah, man. Just like the officer just said, that's how our men are today, man.
Right.
Kids. That's all he is a kid. He's young. He's in his 20s, but still, bro, you got to think about it. He didn't think for 1 second that somebody. Well, he did. It was alive.
Right.
It was alive, so he knew he was being recorded. It wasn't an accident. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Think about the message, Cap. He wasn't posting a gun like, "Oh, I might shoot a white person if they try me." That's normally
Right.
shooting your own people, and that's the message that's posted and posterized throughout the black community.
Mm-hmm. Read that.
The book of Luke, chapter 7 and verse 31.
Go ahead.
And the Lord said, whereunto then shall I liken the men of this generation?
Come on.
And to what are they like? They are like unto children.
They're like unto children. They're like unto children, Reed.
Sitting in the marketplace.
Sitting in the marketplace because, hey, this could be the end of his career.
Right.
Okay, we don't know exactly how it's going to play out. I know there was a football player years ago. His name was Plexico Burris. I don't know if y'all remember him. It just depends on what generation you're from. He played for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he actually shot himself in the leg.
Yes, I remember.
You remember that, right?
Yes, sir.
He shot himself in the leg in New York.
Wow.
And you know how strict New York gun laws are.
Right.
Bruh, he went to prison for 2 years.
Dang.
Plexico Burris, there you go. That's when he had got out. Ironically, then he gets signed by the New York Jets. Ain't that crazy?
Wow.
He gets caught in New York, but ends up playing for the Jets, right?
Right.
But it just goes to show you, man, our people are not thinking. Now, I will say in his defense, in his defense, he wasn't brandishing it. He wasn't being flashy. It was an accident.
Right.
It's an accident, so they say, right? But just showing you that already happened. Obviously, bro, why would you be showing a weapon? Why would you be doing that? Oh, and when it comes to these celebrities, I actually read something today. It was, hey, IT, pull this up. The receiver from the Buffalo Bills, his name is something, what's his name? He's number 14. Find his name real quick for me, IT, number 14 from the Buffalo Bills. Diggs, Stephon Diggs. So apparently he's not happy with his team right now. So there was a post made that he stopped following the Buffalo Bills Instagram page and started following the Dallas Cowboys Instagram page, showing you what? They watch everything you do.
Right.
To the point where they know who you're following, who you're not following.
Right.
And John Morant, he's went through those interviews where they talk about, what did you mean by this when you said this on this date? He knows that.
Right.
But now he gets on live brandishing a weapon. He thinks nobody's going to check him on it. That's just the mindset of our brothers.
But Cap, you know what's funny about this though? Even though they try to punish him for doing so, if you watch the intensity of how they face him, who was flashing gun, who do gun gesture, all these things, they don't view him the same way as they did to what's his name? Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving, all he did was posting.
Right.
And then he got like over 14 games he lost.
No, I agree.
And then they took his contract from Nike, all that over that. And then yet you have a brother showing off his guns that can kill. Nothing was really.
They talking about it, but I agree. It's not on the same magnitude.
Yes,
not even close. Not even close. Night and day. Because this supports their agenda.
There you go.
So they'll probably, he'll chastise them like that and put him right back in there.
Right.
I would say, think about this, Cap. He, like we just showed, he got a 208.
Hey, they saying I can hear it too. Your mic is very low.
Hey, turn my mic up.
Yeah, turn his mic up, please.
He got a $280-something million contract.
Keep going. Turn it up. Turn it up, y'all.
Just cut it up.
He's green.
All right. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, good. He got a $280-something million contract. He can afford security. He don't have to walk around with guns. Right. Why waste your money and put yourself in trouble when you can pay somebody to shoot somebody if your life is ever in danger?
He's thug life.
Right.
So he says. I ain't gonna. You know, they pulled up a picture of him in private school and all of that stuff. You know, the internet is savage these days.
Right.
But it's just showing you it's that mentality, man.
Right.
It's this. It's a horrible generation to be a part of.
Right.
Because everybody is a bunch of posers. Everybody wants to be something that they not. And this guy has got he's paid and he's still trying to live up to a persona that he's not. Right?
Wow.
All right, hey, go to the next article. I think there's something about his father too. Go to his, I don't drop this one. Go to his father. Yeah, read that.
Ja Morant's dad put on notice by Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith has sent a strong message to T. Morant, with his son Ja Morant currently under police investigation for flashing a gun at a Colorado strip club. Now, in the case of Pops, only thing, I'm not throwing any shade on somebody's parents or anything like that, Smith said. I'm simply trying to highlight and illuminate to T. Morant the importance of him being a dad.
Now, here's the thing. He did that in Denver, Colorado. He obviously probably stays in Memphis. That's where his team is at. So how you get the weapon on the plane?
Right.
Right? You gotta think about something like, bro, you wildin'. You feel what I'm saying? That's bro, our people, we have to change our mentality. You feel what I'm saying? When you get in different spaces, you gotta know how to carry yourself. You can't bring that Negro mentality. Your slave master taught you to behave like that.
Right.
That is not our history. That's not our heritage.
No.
You understand? So we got to put that stuff away, man. Right. That's why we do this segment, just to point out the foolishness of our people and to provide the biblical solutions.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, think about this. Like, why? Like I pointed out earlier, why would he want to portray the image of a thug when, like, he's at the point of success? That's showing you he wasn't content with where he's at. Give me that in 1 Maccabees chapter 5, verse 56. Just a kind of a example of what he did spiritually. Give me that.
The book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 5 and verse 56.
This is during the time of our forefather Judas Maccabee. He was a great warrior. He had been winning wars. Let's see what happened as a result of Judas winning wars for Israel.
Joseph, the son of Zacharias, and Azarias, captain of the garrisons, heard of the valiant acts and warlike deeds which they had done.
So they heard what Judas have done, just like Jay Morant. See what the thugs do, see what the rappers do. He hear what they do, read.
Wherefore they said, let us also get us a name.
So Jay Morant, he always about to fight in games. That ain't who you are. That ain't gonna benefit you. That don't help you in no shape, form, or fashion. Read.
And go fight against the heathen.
So they took it upon themselves to go to war, even though nobody told them to do it. They're not following instruction. They did it because they wanted a name for themselves. Read verse 60.
Verse 60. And so it was that Joseph and Azarias were put to flight.
Because they had that covetous spirit, they wanted to be like Judas and did it on their own accord. They were put to flight. They made people of their company lose their lives. People died because of their dumb, covetous spirit. And Jay Morant almost lost maybe finna lose his contract over a dumb, covetous spirit. Should have been content where you were at.
Mm-hmm. You ain't lying about that thing right there. Hey, okay, IT. They still saying Officer Elijah's mic is low. They still saying that, man. Y'all gotta do something. I don't know, but press some buttons. Do your thing. But yeah, hey, go back. I want you to read some of this article real quick. Watch this. Read that.
You raised him.
So this is, it's crazy.
Right.
Stephen A. Smith, out of everybody.
Right.
Corner of the year. Yeah,
Right.
He don't.
Facts.
Okay, y'all turn up Officer Obadiah's mic.
Not
Come on,
mine.
guys.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Help us out. This guy, the guy with the dark,
Green.
the guy with
My
the glasses
My
in the
mic.
middle.
Oh, yeah, look.
Officer Elijah, not Officer Obadiah. Officer Elijah. So you got the corner of the year. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. He's actually making a good point. I ain't gonna lie. He's actually making a good point. Guys, could you turn down Officer Obadiah's microphone, please? IT. Messing up today. I've been nice to you, but we're about to get on IT in a second. But he's calling out Ja Morant's father, T. Morant,
Right.
and telling him he needs to be more of a father figure. Because y'all already know whoever fall, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I pay attention to almost everything. So he shows up to the game as if he's a celebrity. That's how his father gets down. His son got put on, so now he's showing up like he's the guy.
Right.
Like he dribbles the basketball. That's how he rolls. So Stephen A is actually making a good point. Go back to the article, finish that.
You raised him. You helped get him to this point. Make sure that you don't let anybody get in the way of what he is on the verge of accomplishing. Make sure you do your part to protect him instead of joining in to have a good time like you're one of his boys. You're not one of his boys. You're his dad.
Scroll down. Read that.
T. Morant raised his son to get where he is today. He must not let anyone else get in the way of what Ja is on the verge of accomplishing.
Right, but it may be halted because of this situation. We'll see how it plays out. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't think they're gonna take it there, to be honest, because it does not go against their agenda.
Right.
You know, whenever you, but at the same time, you know, you had the situation with Mike Vick. They ruined that man's whole career.
Right.
So it's honestly, it's a win-win for Esau. It's either they pat him on the back or they destroy this man.
Right.
But at the end of the day, they win. It's going to further their cause because obviously they just want to see another destroyed black man anyway.
Right.
So we'll see how it plays out.
Hey, Cap, I got a story that's similar to show you how actually it's Jake that ain't right sometimes. Those that don't know God's laws, we ain't right. One of those schools that I was working, I think you remember this dad, his daughter got into a fight and got whooped. What he did, he made her come back. He come to the school and then have the daughter fought that other girl again and then jump in. Start. You remember that thing made front page?
No, I don't remember, but I believe it sounded like some Judites.
And then went in, started fighting the little girl.
Wow.
I'm talking about middle school. That's crazy. Yeah, just to show you.
Mercy.
We ain't right.
We ain't right. We ain't right.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom. What is the nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word